Hello, this is Keith. I'm with eveningshadowstarot.com. That's my website. I'm going to do a reading, and I've gotten permission to publish this reading. I'll only use first names, but this will give you an idea about my readings. First of all, I have shuffled the cards, but instead of shuffling them, we're just going to go to each card and select from the whole deck, but mix them up. The first card is the sword, Ace of Swords, which means that starting something new. And I must tell you that Mark has a car, and he's wanting to sell that car and trade it in and get a pickup, a little newer pickup than his car. His wife doesn't want him to do that. They're married, have 2 children. He says that he can make more money if he has a pickup. So that's in his favor, but he wants to know what the cards have to tell him. The first one says that he's going to have an adventure of a new type, something new to think about. Let's go over and pick out another card. Let's see what's blocking him. This is the King of Swords. Now the first was a starting new. The King of Swords is more knowledgeable. He cuts through to the truth. So that's what we're going to find out, is the truth. Let's pick another one. This one is the Queen of Cups. The Queen is very patient. She thinks about, analyzes everything. She listens to both sides. So we know this is going to be fair. Let's pick out another card here. Let's try this one to see if this what this tells us. This one is Justice. Well, we know that it has to be fair. Both husband and wife have to agree that this is the right thing to do. So it will be fair. This reading will be fair. The next one, let's pick this card, is the Four of Swords. And the sword is balance. So what we're wanting to do is balance this out. But that's exactly what that card means, is balance. And so it's telling us that we're probably going to have to balance the budget. Is probably what it looks like so far. Next is the King of Cups. Now this is emotion. So high emotions ride on this. They need to both be sure that this is what they want to do, and agree on this before it's done. That's oftentimes a wife and a husband oftentimes look at things 2 different ways. Doesn't mean one's right and one's wrong, but they have to agree. The next one is this one is the 9 of Coins, and the person has made the money and is enjoying it. And that's where we would like to be. Probably wouldn't be any hesitancy if they had all the money they needed. The next one is the Queen of Wands. Again, the Queen does thinking and is going to be in on this. So we're going to certainly have a woman's point of view on this, aren't we? We're going to get her side of it. The next one is Catastrophe. Now this doesn't mean that they're going to have a catastrophe. What it's reminding us of, let's say that you have everything set up and you're doing your payments. Everything is just, every penny is spent by the time the end of the month comes. What if you should have a catastrophe? What if these people are jumping out of a tower, and that can certainly happen. It can be a sickness. It could be a sickness with one of the children. It can be a sickness for husband or wife. It can be some other hazards that you haven't planned on. But that's a warning. Let's see what else we have to say here. The next one is the 5 of Coins. And this shows that somebody could get sick. We could have that problem. It shows sickness, and to be sure and take that in consideration. So you do have 4 people, and one of them could get sick, and you not have the extra money you need. Now let's turn the cards over and see what the general is. General one tells us that is a Wheel of Fortune, and that's a good card. But it also is an iffy card. What we're being told so far is that we have a new beginning, something new to think about. We have the King of Swords. He's cutting through, to be honest. We have the card that says weight, balance everything out. Justice, it has to be fair for both and for the kids. And the Queen of Cups, emotions are running high. This one is the King of Cups, again emotion. Then we have the coins, and this is where you want to balance out and have plenty of money left over by the end of the month in case of an emergency that you can build up. The next one is the Queen of Wands, and she's one who thinks and plans ahead. The next is the Tower, and that's catastrophe. And sickness is somewhat of a catastrophe too. Overall, it's just the luck of the roll here. The wheel's always turning. So it could be good turning, good things coming, or it could be bad. Mark, I hate to tell you this, but the cards say now's not the time to do it. You might want to think about it, might want to save some money up, then talk about it. But it's giving you 2 warnings up here. And now, Mark, is just not the time to be spending that money going into debt. Remember that you do have 2 children to think about, and you have a wife, and she doesn't work. She's a stay-at-home mom, and she does work, but she doesn't bring in money, and so it's all up to you. So I hope that this helps you, Mark, and I hope that you take it and think about it and see that there's more than one side to this. We have to take the children into consideration, the wife into consideration, and peace of mind. I hope I've helped you, and I thank you so much, Mark, and I hope I've helped someone else out there. Thank you. Goodbye.